Coming up on Talon News.
We investigate if the loss of Mega Lunch negatively affects the student and staff body.
Argyle welcomes its very first drill team starting next school year.
Seniors share wise words with the underclassmen and soon-to-be seniors.
Our local community members come together in remembrance of Alex Betzold in what would be his graduating year.
Miss Little's grade class discusses global warming and its threats on human life.
And this is the view from the nest. Hey Eagles, and welcome to the Talon's final broadcast of the 2016 and 17 school year. I'm Annabel Thorpe.
And I'm Lauren Landrum. The new hour-long lunch privilege has brought up many questions. Does taking away Mega Lunch improve the behavior of the student body? Does it affect the students and the staff?
Our reporters Jacqueline Harris, Gigi Robertson, and Kirby Reyes talked to administration and students to uncover the real effects of Mega Lunch.
Periodic withdrawal of Mega Lunch has been causing conflict throughout the high school. Due to recent issues involving students, Mega Lunch was taken away. We spoke to many AISD faculty members for their response. In past years, Argyle High School has run off of the AB block schedule for lunch. With the new principal, James Hill, he implemented Mega Lunch to allow students to find time for tutoring if they can't make it before or after school.
Before and after school tutoring doesn't always work because students' busy schedules or busing. But when you have students during the school day being able to go to tutoring, it's much more effective during the school days.
Mega Lunch does not only allow students to complete their homework and attend crucial tutoring sessions, it also gives them a chance to spend time building relationships and attend clubs.
I implemented Mega Lunch because I've had experience with it in the past at another school, and I found that it's one of the best interventions for giving assistance to students during the school day. Also, I wanted to have a way for students to get more involved in school. I just know that the more kids are involved in school, the more they enjoy school, the more successful they'll be.
Tutorials are still offered before and after school. However, problems still arise when students miss school or need to make up a test.
So recently I had missed a test for microeconomics, and I went to go take it for Coach Bean's class, and he said, we'll just wait till Mega Lunch comes back, because we only thought it would be a couple of days. But then it ended up being about a week or more, and then I took the test and was not very prepared for it.
Due to the loss of Mega Lunch, students lost crucial time for EOC tutorials.
I heard from other teachers that they did not like the fact that the tutoring was taken away, especially in the math department when we're trying to prepare our kids for the EOC test. That's pretty important.
The loss of Mega Lunch did not only affect students' schedules, it also affected teachers' schedules.
It punishes the teachers also, in my opinion, because now I have to somehow reorganize my schedule.
This has been Gigi Robertson, Kirby Reyes, and Jacqueline Harris, reporting for the Talon News.
Mega Lunch isn't the only new change sweeping AHS. Back in April, many girls auditioned to be part of Argyle's new drill team. Then, on April 8th, 12 lucky girls made the cut.
Here's Campbell Wilmot and Park It Out introducing Argyle's first ever drill team.
Beginning next school year, a new option is being added to the growing list of student electives at Argyle, a drill team. 12 girls were selected from the auditions that took place in the beginning of April and will compete in drill team competitions as well as support many of Argyle's athletic teams.
So a drill team is a form of dance team. It's a little bit more precise, it's a little bit more precision than a pom squad or anything like that. But I kind of get to do the best of both worlds, so I kind of blend it as much as I can. So you'll get to see us dancing at pep rallies, at football games. We'll compete in the spring, and then we'll end with a spring show. Our first year, we're going to have 12 members, and hopefully next year we get to double it, and it'll just grow from there.
7, 8, 1. A sophomore, Jordan Coyle, will be one of the 12 eager girls to join the new drill team.
3, 4, 5.
I wanted to join drill because it's new and Argyle hasn't ever done anything like this before. I've done cheer for 2 years and I've always been interested in dance.
I'm most looking forward to probably the uniforms, I'd have to say, and just going to the football games.
7, 8, 1, 2.
Being a brand new program, this gives coaches and students opportunities to start the traditions the school will follow and change for years to come.
2, 3, 4.
It's time for Argyle to have a new program on campus. I think this gives a lot of people an opportunity to be a part of game day, a part of something that they may not even realize. And I think now is the time for Argyle, because y'all are growing so much, that it's a great opportunity to start right now.
This has been Parker Dial and Campbell Wilmot reporting for the Talon News.
No official name has been decided for the team yet, but they have already started practicing for the upcoming season.
Although we were planning for the upcoming school year, the current one's coming to a close. Some of the seniors would like to share what they have learned throughout their high school careers.
Lauren Landrum and Carly Haynes get some real senior advice.
The current class of 2017, the seniors, soon to be graduating, would like to share some of the advice they wish they had gotten as underclassmen.
I'd say for the 8th graders coming into high school, the best thing they can do is just to get involved as soon as they get here, to sign up for lots of different activities.
You meet a lot of friends and you meet a lot of cool teachers and parents, and you'll always have those friends that you meet in clubs.
I just put a little too much on my plate, and it turns out to be a lot more stressful than you'd think.
I wish I would have known how busy I was going to be.
Get excited about high school because you got 4 years, so if you're discouraged already, that's probably not a good sign.
Take as many leadership positions as possible, because that's just stuff that really helps you grow as a senior yourself.
One thing I wish I would have known coming into high school is definitely to find yourself.
I need to manage my time better.
Not procrastinate when it comes to college stuff, and get all that stuff sorted out as soon as possible.
You should probably start worrying about college junior year, just because I worried about it senior year and I didn't have enough time to get everything done.
Do all your work and just try to be the best you can be.
Have as much fun as you can, but get good grades.
It's high schoolers will be taking pictures about stuff, tweeting about stuff, and it's awesome to look back at the pictures, but you're never gonna really truly experience that moment again. It's important that you don't get caught up in remembering it at a later date, but rather just live in that moment and just enjoy it.
To make it all count, it goes by so much faster than you think.
That teachers really do want to teach you, and if you want to learn, they'll be super excited to spend extra time with you. My favorite thing that I did senior year was actually joining the UIL State Lit Crit team.
Going to state in academics and hanging out with all my friends there.
My favorite part about high school definitely will have to be not only all the friends that I made, but just being able to say that I was in high school. I don't know.
Education is a pretty cool thing, and we get it for free and we take it for granted, but I think I learned to appreciate it.
Go Eagles.
Okay.
have fun. He's gonna give you some bloopers.
Yes,
bloopers.
Okay. Okay, is there anything you would like to add?
No, start that. No.
This has been Carly Haynes, Lauren Landrum, and Aaron Eubanks reporting for the Talon News.
Make sure to mark your calendars for graduation day on May 31st. The event will take place at UNT Coliseum.
The community is also congregating to remember Alex Betzold through the annual Shoot for the Stars event. His legacy will live on through the outdoor basketball court made in his name, his friends' support through his cause, and his family's constant devotion.
Now we're going to turn it over to Izzy Adu, Braden Ratcliffe, and Hannah Wood with the story behind Shoot for the Stars.
5 years ago, 7th grader Alex Betzold passed away from an undiagnosed heart condition. Although Alex is not with us in physical form, his memory lives on through events AHS hosts like Shoot for the Stars and fundraisers.
After Alex passed away, the Betzold family promotes heart screenings for people of all ages by offering free heart screenings at Shoot for the Stars.
Truly, we had no idea that Alex had a heart condition, and I know without a doubt if he would have had a heart screening that I think it would have been detected that he had had a problem.
Even in the short 13 years of Alex's life, he was able to touch hearts of all senior classmates. Even without knowing Alex, seniors feel connected to him through the memories and legacy he left behind.
For those of us that knew Alex, we're always going to have that friendship and those memories.
Friends and family came together the year Alex passed away to bring joy to the community by hosting an annual Shoot for the Stars 3-on-3 basketball tournament in honor of Alex's love for basketball.
It started the spring after Alex passed away. The Sheridan family were really the ones who came up with the vision for Shoot for the Stars.
After starting Shoot for the Stars, the Betzold family started the Alex Betzold Memorial Fund. This fund helped put in a basketball court and give scholarships to seniors every year.
That's just a place for the community to hang out and just spend time together.
Since this is Alex's senior year, the sports teams have come together to show support to the Betzold family by wearing Alex's number throughout the season.
The community and families have been just so supportive.
This has been Hannah Wood, Braden Ratcliffe, and Izzy Adu reporting for the Talon News.
The Alex Betzold Shoot for the Stars event was held on May 13th. Photos from the event are up at photos.thetalonnews.com.
Now Miss Little's second grade class share their opinions over the hot topic of global warming.
Here's Chad Lyle and Josh Block with the Inside Scoop.
Brody, you gotta sit down like everybody else.
Yes, sir, Chad.
Thank you. Good job. Okay. So who can tell me what we're here to talk about today? Becca?
About the ice pollution.
Global warming, which is
the ice is melting and it's getting hot.
Have you guys heard of carbon dioxide?
Yes.
You know what that is? Okay. When people pollute the earth, lots of carbon dioxide goes into the atmosphere and it makes the earth's temperature heat up, which is making like ice caps melt and things like that, which is bad for us for a lot of reasons. Can anybody tell me why it's bad that we have melting ice caps? Caleb.
Because the animals can't live without the ice.
That's true. Some animals can't live without the ice, and also it'll make the sea levels rise, which means that some animals that live on land can't live without the ice. Who can tell me some solutions to stopping global warming? Trip?
Well, not polluting. Just do it. Do it.
Just stop it?
How about we just get like snow and just pull it all over?
Where would we get all of this snow?
We could just bring a fridge and just keep putting water in there. And
Just keep putting water in the fridge? Who else has a solution to global warming? What's your solution?
Here, so it can be called. But the sun can be
Okay,
really far.
so bring the sun to a place where it's already warm, like Texas, so that it's cold everywhere. Brody, why don't you like that idea?
Because
I do.
Because when it's you know how the sun moves in the day,
Yeah.
it could move to where there's snow.
So you think if we bring the sun to Texas, it could still move somewhere else?
It could, like, change
How do we stop the sun from moving, Hudson?
If the sun moved to Texas, like Becca said, we would be smoking hot.
So you think it's already too hot in Texas to make it more hot over here?
But if we lasso it, it will float in space. And we have to have a rope that's like 5 million feet long.
Polar bears! Polar bears! Okay, that's enough.
And that's a wrap for the Talon's broadcast.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to follow us at the Talon News on Instagram and Twitter. And for more stories following your life, go to www.thetalonnews.com.
But before we sign off for this school year, I wanted to say thank you. We started this journey 2 years ago in my junior year when I decided to wrangle a bunch of kids together to try and start a broadcast team. We started off a little rough, but throughout the past 2 years, we've kind of found our way. First year, we won second in the nation, but this year we actually won first in the nation against schools that have been producing for years, and they have massive teams and massive budgets, and we, on the other hand, are very small in every aspect of the word. But we make it work because we are passionate to bringing you guys the best stories we possibly can. We try to discover new people, features on kids, and really bring you what's going on in the community, be that good or bad. And we're just passionate to bring you guys those stories that connect us all through journalism. And that's our purpose. And hopefully next time you guys will see me, I will be airing from Mizzou. But until then, catch the new 2017-18 broadcast team when they discover Argyle one story at a time.